Drag 101 with Katya, a theoretical exploration of the art and science of drag. Episode 7, Tuesday morning lecture. Beauty in the sty of the beholder.
Hi, I'm Katya. Welcome to Drag 101, an informative and educational video series where I teach you the ins and outs, the wheres and whats, the who's and whys of drag. This week, beauty, glamour, makeup. So they say dress for the job that you want, but when you show up in drag at your drag job, the job's half done. Okay, when I started doing drag, there was no YouTube, there was no Instagram, there was no Pinterest, there was nothing. I didn't have the benefit of makeup tutorials. I had to learn to do makeup the old-fashioned way. I would stay up late at night and make a VHS recording of an old Cinemax After Dark movie. I'd pause it on a frame with a lead actress to sort of study her smoky, sultry eye. I'd make several sketches and renderings in a notebook. Then eventually, after about 3 or 4 years, I took the notebook down to the police station, and miraculously, with the help of Detective Frank D'Angelo, we were able to reopen my mother's homicide case and find her killer. The one mistake I made when I started doing drag was I bought a ton of expensive makeup. Here's the thing, with makeup and toilet paper and window dressings, expensive doesn't necessarily equal high quality. Rich people love to spend money. That's why Christian Dior makes $50 mascaras. But here's the thing, Great Lash by Maybelline is about $5. It works wonderfully. I generally use a mixture of high and low, near and far. My foundation costs about $40, but I use a $2 eyeliner. I wear the same pair of panties all week, but I switch up my socks. A cheap $3 Jordana eyeshadow sometimes is just as good as a MAC one. So really the only helpful advice I can give you about makeup is the same advice I'd give you about life. Do your best, have fun, and if you can afford it, pay someone to do it for you. That's a good life advice. Stay in bed, if you can. Your face is like the foyer to the 5-star hotel of your body. It's like the dust jacket to the hardcover limited edition book of your life. What section of the bookstore do you live in? Romance? True crime? Bargain bin? Everybody knows the cosmetics industry is like a $650 billion industry, and about 75% of that revenue comes exclusively from makeup removal products. Now, this is something that it took me a while to learn, and I have a wonderful entertainer in Boston to thank for it. Her name is Misery, it's spelled with a Z. She's big and black, she's really Panamanian, it's a long story, who cares? She taught me to remove my makeup with Dawn dishwashing liquid. Now I know what you're saying, that's disgusting and also dangerous. The real silent killer, the killer meaning winner, the silent winner, the good thing, is hiding right underneath your kitchen sink. Good old-fashioned Clorox bleach. Just kidding, it's Dawn dishwashing liquid. It's the pink kind, Oil of Olay hand renewal. You do not have to buy fancy high-end makeup remover. Not only do they take forever to take your makeup off, they cost a fortune. An average about 25 seconds. I hop in the shower after a show, and the makeup is gone. Gone! Now, here's the thing, it dries you out because it's dish soap and they use it on elderly people, you know, right before they die. But I gotta tell you, at $1.99 a bottle. You might say that using dish soap on your face is a terrible thing if you wanna like have nice skin later in life, but I don't care about that. What I care about is now. I live in the moment and I want those 3 extra minutes to watch my stories in bed after the show. I don't have time. I don't have time to sit there with makeup removers and scrub my face and The bottom line is I want to get the makeup off, I want to watch my stories, and I want to talk to my plants. I don't have any plants. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, then the teeth are the doors to your face. Everybody knows in Hollywood, famous actors have big, bright, white, perfect smiles. How do they get them? The first thing that they do, well, the second thing, the first thing is they get off the bus from Oklahoma, they get their SAG card, and then they go to the dentist and get them all yanked out. I get them all yanked out because you can't get anywhere in the entertainment industry unless you have a perfect white symmetrical grill. Dental symmetry creates the illusion that the world is okay. If it's hammer time on someone's mouth, it gets in the way, that the signals get crossed. All you see is like, cliff hanging fly girls, brown and yellow, hanging out of the mouth. Luckily, there is a solution. There are several actually. So the first thing you want to do is pray, and that's just before anything. Then you want to get your teeth whitened. I use Crest white strips. I don't do that fancy $300, $400, $500 thing at the dentist. I go to CVS and I get Crest white strips. There's 4 different kinds. There's different levels. They're all the same. It's a scam. The best thing about them though is that there's about, some have 20, some have 30, some have 40. You leave them on for 25 to 30 minutes, but this is the beauty part. You get this structured time to practice an activity, like you can try on some funky hats, do some light crying, log onto the web and send an email. Now, as a heavy smoker, I can't get enough of these because what they do is provide the illusion that my body is not at the brink of death. We have to have some part of our foot in reality. We have to have the rest of our body firmly tethered to an unrealistic fantasy. Plus, if you're a drag queen, you're probably taking a lot of pictures. If you're taking a lot of pictures and you have nice teeth, you're smiling a lot. If you're smiling a lot, you're tricking your brain into thinking you're happy. You're happy. So my makeup is nothing special. It doesn't change very much. I follow the contours and the shapes of my actual face. I don't sort of excavate and redistribute my features. So what I like to use for foundation, I use Dermablend. I use Coty powder and lots of it. It gives you that really dry, heavy, lifted, cakey texture. Cheap eyeliner, Jordana, you can get at the hair shop, $2. I use 102 lashes, sometimes 301, sometimes both. I still have a whole treasure chest of overpriced MAC pigments that I use from time to time. You don't need those. You don't need those. You don't need those at all. I use a MAC lipstick with an OCC lip tar. I wear a bra. I don't make my forehead any bigger because it's already about 3/4 of my head. I put a tarp down. I don't need to, but I do. Study your face. Okay, jot down on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard or log on to your PC and type in a word processing document 5 things that you love about your face, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5 things that you do not like about your face, okay? And then you take the first one from column B and the second one from column A, switch them, rearrange the R's and the S's to D's and T's, and boom, your new drag name is Barbara. A bit of general advice I would give to people who are starting out in drag is look around, do your research, find the faces of the queens that appeal to you, but don't replicate their style. Have at least one signature element. Mine is a little walnut that I put in the back of my back bottom right molar. It's not it's not like a makeup thing, but I know it's there and that makes me feel special. Trends come and go. Don't get swept up in the trends. You can admire them from afar, but figure out what is your visual identity? What is your face? It's your calling card, it's your business card, it's your meal plan, it's your meal ticket, it's it's your face. So when people see a picture, like subliminally, like they know it's you. People ask me to do a makeup tutorial and I say, no, because I might as well just invite you to hack off my face and wear it. I just put it on my face. If you wanna look like me, you have to have my face. Make your face look like mine and then put makeup on it and then that's it. The makeup tip that I can give you that works for me is rearrange your own laundry basket. You can hide the things that you're ashamed about and create the things that you want. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that was at least a little bit educational. If not, doesn't matter, who cares? All right, join us next week where we will talk about how to go to the beach and not drown. Learn how to put out forest fires with our minds. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Drag 101 with Katya every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, honey.
Oh, fuck. some food. Intervals. 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 10-minute party face.